Hey, sir. How are you doing?
Good. Oh, Rebel News. Hi, guys.
What are you up to?
Clowning around.
Are you from around here?
I born and raised and live here in Milwaukee. Hi there.
You have a lot of fans, I see.
I'm gaining them. It's I don't even know where to begin. I wasn't expecting to be entered this quickly. You dress like this, you drive this. You know they're going to find you sooner or later. You know, and these guys know I'm not a threat. Why? Because I'm a target. Easy to find me. Not like I can hide myself very well.
Joker's my favorite villain, so.
Well, I'm not Joker, and I'll show you who I am right now. Who you are? I am Consternation the Clown. The Clown of Confusion.
Oh!
Yeah, look at our world these days. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's consternation is a state of frustrated confusion. I make balloons for kids. And I do this in the parks here in Milwaukee. And I also hand out comic books.
Oh, sweet.
So, yeah, it's great because, let me get this out of my mouth, and that's shame on me for having that in there. Just in case the protesters have a little too much, I am prepared for them. So if they get a little too uppity, we obviously know there's some problems there, and I came down with some solutions. My first one, if they need a pacifier, I mean, I only have 36, so they might have to share. They might, Lord knows, they might be need a nappy change.
Yeah,
you know?
accidents.
Yeah, well, my roommate passed away, and these were left over. If Biden happens to show up, I'm prepared for him too. Yeah, yeah. So you know, you got to be prepared for these things. And then I hope this doesn't confuse them too much. So if they're still cranky after those two items, it's obviously bedtime story, and I hope this doesn't confuse them too much.
This, Dr. Seuss was canceled.
Was he? Oh, that's right. They think he's in it. I know. Do you see why I'm consternated?
So, with the upcoming election, what is the most important thing for you?
Oh my God, that is a tough call because there are so many things that are so wrong right now. Top three. I would say number one, reestablishing world peace with Joe Biden's withdrawal from Afghanistan, which was leaving equipment like that behind as a veteran. That was an act of treason. Let's see. So getting world peace going again would be a great thing. Getting DC out of our educational system. Obviously, I'm from Milwaukee, our city, and one of the reasons I hand comic books out, kids are not reading. Comic books are a great vehicle to get kids interested in art and literature, and I know so many people, big readers, that's where they started out at. You know, long term, I'd like to take this whole idea and turn it into a Bristol double-decker bookmobile. You know, just encourage kids to start reading and get them to understand. I learned how to do all this stuff from a grandfather. It was absolutely brilliant. And reading books. You know, when they say make America great again, fine. My concern right now is make MPS great again, because it was at one point. Make Milwaukee great again. We used to be the toolbox of the world. We're no longer that. In fact, A.O. Smith, where my grandfather retired out of, when they tore that building down, I cried. And I don't cry for much, you know. So, yeah, I want to come down here, show some support, find other supporters. I'm trying to figure out where they're holding up. I don't have the credentials to get into there. Oh my God, would I love to make a balloon for the president.
This past Saturday, what do you make of the attempted assassination of President Trump?
Well, the press finally got what they've been calling for years. And honestly, I'm a kid from the 70s. I remember the rhetoric back then. You know, they've been going off calling, you know, conservatives what the Democrats have always been. Oh, they're all racist. Well, no Republican ever owned a slave. All right. Oh, well, they're this, they're that, they're everything that the Democrats have always been. It was Al Gore's father that filibustered against the civil rights movement. Why is the press not on that? Why aren't they telling the true history? They won't do it because it doesn't serve their purpose. It keeps us divided, and I'm tired of this divide and conquer crap. You know, I actually feel for that poor kid that to an extent. I feel more for, obviously, President Trump. But how did he end up on that rooftop? What were all the steps in his life? What were his parents teaching him? Because that's where it starts. And all we know about them is they were psychologists. Wow, what a shocker. They're highly educated. Okay, I want to know if any of those educated can build Esmeralda, can bake a batch of cookies, another thing that I do professionally, or if they, make a balloon animal for a kid and make them laugh. No, they're more interested in actually killing kids. I'm not going to mince words about that now. You guys got me on camera. I know who Rebel News is. Praying to God that you guys are who you are. If you turn out to be CNN, oh shit, I fucked up.
Yeah, we're Rebel News.
Yeah, no, I haven't watched a bunch of Rebel News lately. I've been kind of busy with other things, so I didn't recognize you, but I recognized the Rebel right away.
We're here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin to cover the RNC, and if you would like to support us, you could buy our merch, like my hat, my shirt, or any other merch in our store. Use code Yankee10 for 10% off anything in the store, and support us do our journalism.